Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm here. I'm here to finally talk about my most anticipated movies of 2021, even though January is almost over. But yeah, I finally got off my ass to record this video, so here we go. Honorable mentions for this list are going to be A Quiet Place Part 2, 9 Days, Black Widow, Dragon's Lair, Top Gun Maverick, The Green Knight, and I think that's about it. But I do have two special honorable mentions that I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on. The first being How Do You Live from Hayao Miyazaki. We have no idea. Well, we don't know if any of these movies are really coming out in 2021, but we specifically don't know about this one. This one has no release date. This is currently my most anticipated movie of all time right now. Not all time, but like, as of right now. For movies that are on the line right now, this is my number one anticipated movie right now. Hopefully it comes out this year. It might not. I wouldn't be surprised if either of those things happen. And the second movie I'm going to talk about is a movie that hasn't even officially been greenlit yet, Fat Astronauts, starring Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura. They've been talking about this movie on their podcast, Two Bears, One Cave, for a minute now, and I'm an avid listener, and I'm really pumped. It's possible that this movie could come out in 2021, but maybe most likely not anymore because of Tom's leg injury. So it might be a bit hard to shoot, edit, write, and produce a film that fast after waiting for Tom to recover from his knee. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this movie. It was really just an excuse to do that. But anyways, moving on to my list. At number 10, we have Cherry. This is a film that is already dividing moviegoers. Some people are like, this looks pretty cool. And then other people are like, this looks like shit. And I'm one that thinks that it looks pretty cool still. I'm really hoping that my local theaters down here get it, because I don't want to find anybody with Apple TV Plus, and I also don't want to pirate it. Let's see if the Russos can pull this off. I know Tom Holland can, so come on, Russos, pull this shit off. At number 9, we have The Suicide Squad. I cannot wait for James Gunn to just do a completely unhinged version of comic book characters. And you can tell with the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, he's completely restrained. So now he finally has the opportunity to just let loose. And I have been completely sold on the footage that has been given us so far. He looks like he has a clear path of where he wants to go with these characters in the franchise, and I'm actually really more excited for this film than I ever thought I would be. At number 8, we have Antlers. I was very disappointed we didn't get to see this movie last year. It was like literally right around the corner, but then COVID hit. The Wendigo is a being in American lore that has always struck a chord with me. It has always been one of these cryptids that has just haunted me. I find it to be one of the most interesting pieces of American lore ever, and I cannot wait to see it put on the big screen the way it's deserved to be. I hope it scares the crap out of me. I can't wait for Antlers. Number 7, we have The Northman. This is a film that is coming to us from A24 and Robert Eggers. It is his third horror film and his third collaboration with A24. I love his first two films, The Witch and The Lighthouse. And this time around, he seems to be dipping his toe into Norse mythology, which I am 100% down for. It also has an insanely packed cast, including Alexander Skarsgård, Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicole Kidman, Ethan Hawke, Willem Dafoe, and so on and so forth. The man is one of the best horror directors working today, and I am 100% going in with full confidence that this will blow my mind, as have the other films. At number 6, we have Mission Impossible 7. I don't really know much about this film. All I really know about it is that we have a bunch of returning cast members, and that Tom Cruise lost his shit on the set. I'm kind of skeptical because I thought Fallout was a near masterpiece, and I have no idea how they're going to be able to top that. So I'm more so just intrigued, as in the mystery of where can this go? How can this be better? I'm hoping it's good. At number 5, we have Last Night in Soho, the latest film from Edgar Wright. I have watched nearly every single Edgar Wright movie leading up to this film. I haven't seen his unofficial directorial debut yet, A Fistful of Fingers, but this seems to be a complete departure from everything he's done before. This is going to be more of a horror movie, so seeing his fast-timed editing mixed with the horror genre should be really, really cool. At number 4, we have Raya and the Last Dragon. This is one of the strangest enigmas for me when it comes to Disney movies. This is the first Disney film that I saw footage for, and I thought, this is badass. The choreography and the visuals look absolutely stunning for this film. I am so pumped for it. I'm personally hoping that this film doesn't have any songs, though, because, that'll kind of conflict with the badassery of the choreography and the visuals that I saw earlier in the trailers. But nevertheless, I'm really pumped for it, and I hope that I get to see it in a theater instead of paying $30 on Disney+. At number 3, we have No Time to Die. Is this film ever going to come out? This is starting to become like the New Mutants, honestly. This film was supposed to come out forever ago, and now it's been delayed to October of this year. So, my heart has been crushed so many times by the delays of this film. I'm really hoping that this is a good film. I have been hyped for another James Bond, Daniel Craig film forever now. And it keeps just teasing me, only to just get delayed again. I'm tired of it. I'm genuinely tired of it. I just want this movie to come out. At number 2, we have Killers of the Flower Moon. This is coming to us from Martin Scorsese and Netflix. So, just Martin Scorsese's name alone has got me hyped. I love their first collaboration with The Irishman. It's one of my favorite Scorsese films ever. And this film will star not one, but 2 of his main muses of actors. It's going to star De Niro, his first muse, and DiCaprio, his second muse. This is the first time he's ever done that in his filmography, as I'm aware of. And at number 1, we obviously have Dune. This is at the top of everyone's 2021 list, I feel like. Everyone was just heartbroken when this film didn't come out last year. Villeneuve is one of the best directors working today, and this looks like an absolute sci-fi masterpiece. It's got an insane budget, amazingly stacked cast, excellent source material. I am currently watching/rewatching all of Villeneuve's previous filmography leading up to this film, and I could not be more hyped for it. Please, Warner Brothers, actually pull through with it and give us this film this year, because I was so sad that I didn't get to see it last year. Anyways, you guys, those are my picks for the top 10 movies of 2021. What are your top 10 picks? Please comment below and tell me what you think. And be sure to like and sub and share and do all that stupid stuff. And yeah, have a nice one.